Good evening, students. Welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning online platform. This is Abhishek Anand, your educator. Quick introduction about me. I'm Abhishek Anand. I did my graduation from SRCC and my MBA from IIM Bangalore. I worked for 5 years with a multinational financial institution before I took the plunge and joined the education industry. For over a decade now, I've been training thousands of students to top these schools, both at the postgraduate level as well as at the undergraduate level. What you'll get in Unacademy is you get daily live classes, you get live tests and quizzes. The courses are structured here and you get unlimited access both to the educators. So anybody who is on Unacademy, you get access to that teacher and to his or her content. So if you are already not on Unacademy or if you haven't explored the application, you're missing out on something great. There are lots of brilliant teachers and with amazing content. So my sincere request to you would be to go on Unacademy and start exploring the platform. Exploring won't take you won't take anything. There is no cost involved. There's lots of content which is free available for you to explore. I'm sure you fall in love and then you'll upgrade yourself to the paid version as well. As I said, there are lots of educators. We take when we say we take classes, we are not restricting ourselves only to few topics. We complete the entire syllabus. We run batches. So for instance, there are few batches which would be launched soon. One is absolute batch for CAT 2021. This started on December 28th. The other one again started on December 28th. This is a weekday batch. I myself am part of a couple of batches. One batch is revision batch for CMAT 2021, and I'm part of one more batch which is called Extreme Batch IM. The unique thing about that batch is that it has all the educators are from IIM Bangalore. So the other advantages of Unacademy would be you get schedule that works for you. There is no language barrier, and you can learn from anywhere, anytime. A common question that I'm asked is that how much time should I give to my CAT preparation? Now, as an academician who's been in this industry for over a decade now, 1 year. Sincere advice, 1 year because of two reasons. A, the syllabus is vast. Second, your competition is not just a batch who is taking the exam for the first time. Your competition comes primarily from retakers, people who are taking this exam for the second time or maybe even the third time. So to come up to that competition level, you should give yourself 1 year of preparation. And see, financially also, it makes a lot of sense to go for a longer version of the product. If you just take a 12 months and a difference between 12 months and 24 months product is 3500, but if you go only for a 1 month product, the cost would be 3500. So it makes a lot of sense to go for a longer version of the product. Okay, so I'll start with the session today. The way I take classes on YouTube is I touch upon few topics. So this one is a practice session. So here I have compiled mixture of questions, both data interpretation and logical reasoning, and I'll give you time to solve it, and then I'll also solve it. The topic wise and theory wise and concept wise, most of my topics are on Unacademy on the special class, which is the free version of it. So you may just go there and check it for yourself. All right, so this is the first question. I'll give you some time, try to solve it on your own. And this is the question. This is the first question, guys. Try to look at the variables and try to make the sense out of the data given to us. Okay, so if you look at the data here, right? So this is my production cost is $4, then producer selling price, which is 5, and retailer selling price 6. So retailer price here, what they have done here is 6, and then maybe producer selling price is plus 5, so which is 11, and then your this thing which is production cost is 4, 15. So the difference between this and this is 4. So that's how. So not a very good way of presenting is, because you might think that the producer cost is, let's say, 4. It had it been the other way around also, then also it would have made sense. So let's say if this was producer cost, then I could have seen that, okay, 4 rupees you could have started with 4, which is production cost. 4 plus 5, 9 could have been your producer selling price, and 9 plus 6, 15 could have been your retailer selling price cost. So that would have made sense. But the way they presented it here is not a very good way of presentation, because to figure out the value, if I have to get production cost of 4, that basically means 11 minus 15. So this range is 4. So that's how. Yeah. So I don't think that's how they should have presented it, but whatever it is. But that would not be required to solve the question also. So now, all right. Which of the following conclusions can be made? Producer's margin for paneer kachori is less than retailer's margin. So for A, what is the producer's margin for paneer? For producer's margin is 5 minus 4, which is 1. And what is the retailer's margin? Retailer's margin is also 1. So 1 is less than 1, 1 is equal to 1. So A cannot be concluded. Yeah, A cannot be concluded. Now let's look at B. Producer's margin for chicken pizza is more than retailer's margin. Producer's margin for chicken pizza. Producer's margin for chicken pizza. Where is chicken? Chicken is this. So that's 9 minus 10.2. That's 1.8. That's 1.8, right? 9, 10, 1.2, sorry. So this is 1.2, and then this is 1.8. So this is not. Retailer margins are more. Your retailer margin here are more. This is not more than, this is less than your retailer margin. So this is also gone. Look at C. Producer's margin for the fish spring roll is more than a retailer's margin. Okay, fish spring roll. Where is the fish spring roll? It is here, right? So this one. So this is 10 minus 12 to producer's margin for fish spring roll is more than the retailer's margin. Okay, margins, how are margins calculated? Margins are calculated on percentage basis. Okay, so percentage basis. If I look at percentage basis, this would be more. The others were absolute. So here this would be 2, producer's margin is 2 upon 10, whereas retailer's margin is 2 upon 12. So something which I bought produced at 10, I'm selling it at 12. So my margin is 2, my cost was 10. For the retailer, he's selling at 14, so the margin is 2 as an absolute value is 2, but your base is 12, as in the price was 12. So 2 upon 10 divided by 2 upon 12, your numerator is same, this value would be greater. So therefore the correct answer is C. C is the correct answer. Yeah. Now let's look at option number 2. Question number 2. What would be the answer for number 2? Which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the diagram above? Retailer's selling price for Mr. Kush was more than producer's retailer selling price for Mr. Kush. Retailer selling price was 10 was more than producer's selling price for chicken tidbit. Chicken tidbit, what is the selling price? Producer's selling price is 5. Right? Retailer's selling price for Mr. was more than the retailer's selling price for Mr. Shuk. This is the retailer selling price is 5. Okay. More than the producer selling price for chicken tidbit. Producer selling price is 5. 5 is not more than 5, so this is not correct. Look at B. Difference between retailer selling price and producer selling price for fish kachori. Okay, so what is the difference between retailer selling price for fish kachori? You're talking about this one. Come to here, this one, fish kachori. Right, you're talking about this. So difference between retailer selling price is 10 and producer selling price is 8.5. So difference is how much? 1.5. This difference they are saying was more than that of cream roll. What is the cream roll? Cream roll is here. What is the difference here? Again 1.5. So this is also not more than this. It is also same. It is also same. There are 3 types of margins for our items. No, we can only get producer margin and we can get retailer margin. We don't have the third kind of margin here. So this will not be the correct answer. Of all the margins, both for retailer and producer margin for chicken pizza was, for all the margins, of all the margins, both for retailer and producer margin for chicken pizza was the maximum. Chicken pizza, producer margin is what? 0.8, right? 0.8. So that is not the case, because 0.8 divided by 9, this one is more than this one, which we have already done, 2 upon 10, right? So this is not the correct answer. Then look at this one. The 3 lines that connect different points in a diagram above are superfluous, which means these were not required, which is the correct answer. Not required and not making sense also, because the way of presentation is not proper, right? So the correct answer is E. All right. This question. This is an input output question. What do you think is the logic here for this question? The input output, whenever it is given that, let's say in here step 5 is a step, right? So don't assume automatically that this would be your final step. But if it is given, for instance, here it is given, step 5 is the last step for the given input. So when it is given that a given step is the final step, focus on what could be the logic. As in, why is this the particular order? Why does 67 come first and why does 292 comes last, right? So try to get the logic, try to crack the logic. See if you could crack this logic here, this question. Focus on the last step. Last step देखो कि ये fifth step में ऐसे क्यों आ रहा है? Why is this coming in this fashion? Okay, so okay, let us first try to arrange this in ascending order, the words here. So first 67 would come. Okay, 67 is the smallest value. After 67, which one is the smallest value? 105. 105. Okay, after 105 is 150. Is 150. Okay, after 150 is 241, and after 241 would be what? After 241 is 292. So 292 is the next value. And then which one do you have? We have after 292 we have 347. Okay, 347. After 347, which one do we have? 589. And then the last value would have been 742. So normally if this was an ascending or a descending order, if this was an ascending or a descending order question, right? So let's after these are the values: 67, 105, 150, 241, 292, 347, 589 and 742, right? These are the values. These are the values. So if ascending or descending order, it is not following any ascending order or descending order. But if you focus on this, what they've done, they are following an alternative series in which they start with the smallest value and then the largest value. So 67 was the smallest. After that, 742 was the largest. So then again after 67, what will come? 105, the second smallest, and then 589, which is second largest, and then 150, which is the third largest, and then third smallest, and then 347, which is the third largest, and then 241 and 292. So this is the order. So the logic that they're following is smallest, largest, then second smallest, second largest. So now we've cracked the logic that this is what we have to achieve. So when you've cracked that this is what you have to achieve, then check that from step 1 to step 2 what has happened. So let's say from input to step 1 what has happened. Is it making one change or is it making two changes? So it got 67 here because 67 would be the first value. So you had to bring 67 here, but after that everything has remained the same: 105, 241, 347, 150, 742, 292, 589, right? So everything else after that remained the same, right? 67 के बाद next value should have been, after I place 67, I have to get 742. So see what has happened. 742 from here has come here and everything else has remained the same, right? So you are making one change at a time. So what is being done here is you are making one change at a time and then you are solving the question accordingly. ठीक है, तो इसको अब आप करो. What do you think would be the value for number 3? सबसे पहले इनको अरेंज कर लो ऑर्डर में. सो सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट इज what should be the fourth step of the input, right? So my input is smallest. Let's say I'll arrange it in this order first. 64 is gone. After 64 it should be 87, so that is also gone. After 87 it should be 118. 118, so this is also gone. After 118 it should be 187. 187. After 187 it should be 219, so it is 219. After 219 it should be 326. 326. After 326 it should be 348, and after 348 it should be 432, right? So this is how you would arrange them in an order. So first 64 will come, and then in the first change 64 is already there. So how will I make the first change? First change I should have got 64, but 64 is already in its place. So after 64 I should get 432. So my step one would be 64 as it is. 432, I've got 432 here. Rest everything would remain the same, which is 87, 118, 187, 219, 326, 348. This would be my step one, right? So this is how I'll get it, right? So 64 came first. After that, in the step one, I got 432 here. The rest of them, everything remained the same. After 432, what change should I make? After that it should be 87, right? 87 आना चाहिए. So 87, so I have done 64, we've done 432, now we've done 87. So 87 will come here. So 64, 432, 87 done. Rest of them will remain the same, which is 326, 326, 187, 118, 219, 348. After 87, 64 done, ye done 87, I should get 348, right? After 87, what value should become? This value should come now, which is 348. So 348, because smallest, largest, second smallest, second largest. So 348 comes here. Rest everything remains the same. After 348, what should come? Third smallest. Third smallest is 118. So I put 118 here, 326 here, 187, 219 here. So this was the fourth step. They had asked me what should be the fourth step of the following input. So this would be the fourth step of the given input. Okay, try for question number 4 now. What do you think will be the answer for question number 4? How many steps will be required to get the final input from the following input? कितने स्टेप लगेंगे? इसका आंसर आ गया चैट बॉक्स पे. आप यू कैन राइट योर आंसर इन द चैट बॉक्स गाइस, दोज हु गॉट द आंसर. Hi Chandan, I just saw your message. My attempts are VARC 12. I appeared at CAT 2020. Chandan, how much was your raw score? You must have got a raw score also. Did you get your raw score? यू मस्ट हैव गॉट योर रॉ स्कोर चंदन, रॉ स्कोर कितना है? Okay, so check your raw score once you share your raw score with me. So basically abhi to you won't get that great a percentile. Are you planning to write CAT 2021 as well, Chandan? And what other examination are you planning to write? Any other exams that you are planning to write? Do you plan to write SNAP? What other exams are you planning to write, Chandan? If you've decided to do MBA, I'm assuming you would have decided to do MBA. What other exams are you planning to write? You don't know? ZAT, CMAT. Okay, ठीक है. So Chandan, ZAT के लिए your decision making is extremely important. Your decision making is extremely important. Decision making as in a topic. In that there's a topic called decision making. There are 21 such questions in this sections. I hope you're aware of this. I'm sure you must be aware of this. Yeah. Yeah, Chandan. So there's a very important topic on decision making. 21 questions. If you're on Unacademy की special class में, which is a free version, I have taken 5 sessions on okay. In that my performance is downgrading. कोई नहीं चंदन, अभी तो ढंग से दे दो. So focus on this section, decision making. So if you're on Unacademy on the special class, which is a free version, I have taken 5 sessions. 5 sessions on decision making, right? So check for decision making, Abhishek Anand. You'll get 5 free sessions. Do this. Do this. It'll take you maximum 3 hours. ठीक है चंदन, मैक्सिमम 3 आवर्स लगेंगे. 3 आवर्स में ये खत्म हो जाएगा आपका. बट वन सेक्शन वुड बी एकदम ढंग से अपग्रेड हो जाएगा थोड़ा स्कोर. जो डाउनग्रेडिंग बोल रहे हो अपग्रेड हो जाएगा स्कोर. ठीक है चंदन, गिव मी द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. ये जो क्वेश्चन सामने है, गिव मी द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन चंदन. Okay, that's also nice. That's also fine. That's also good. All right. इसका आंसर चंदन, what do you think is the answer for this? The logic here is this machine, it arranges the number. The final arrangement is smallest number, largest number, second smallest number, second largest number, third smallest number, third largest number. लक्ष्य, इनपुट आउटपुट, इनपुट आउटपुट ये आपका स्नैप में आता है. दिस क्वेश्चन कम्स इन स्नैप. अभी स्नैप आने वाला है 6 जैन को, उसके लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है चंदन, ट्राई करो, आंसर बताओ. लक्ष्य, आंसर दो इस क्वेश्चन का मुझे. ठीक है, लॉजिक समझ लो. फाइनली ये मशीन जो है ये कैसे अरेंज करती है, ये इसका इनपुट था. 105, 241, 67, 347, 150, 742, 292, 589 इसका इनपुट था. इसको फाइनली इसने यहां पे आके खत्म करा स्टेप 5 में. यहां पे आके ये स्टेप 5 इज द लास्ट स्टेप. यहां पे आके इस मशीन का इनपुट खत्म हुआ है. तो आपको ये लॉजिक पकड़ना है. इसमें लॉजिक क्या है देखो, ये सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर को पहले रख रहा है, फॉलोड बाय द लार्जेस्ट नंबर, देन सेकंड स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर, सेकंड लार्जेस्ट नंबर, देन थर्ड स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर, थर्ड लार्जेस्ट नंबर। तो वही लॉजिक हमें यहां पे लगाना है। तो सबसे पहले तो स्मॉलेस्ट टू उसको बिगेस्ट नंबर में अरेंज कर लो, राइट। सो सबसे छोटा नंबर है मेरा 15, सबसे स्मॉल नंबर इज 15। उसके बाद 15 के बाद इट इज 78, 78, 78 के बाद 1 2 3, 78 के बाद इट इज 1 2 3 इज द स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर। 1 2 3 के बाद इट वुड बी 318, 318 के बाद 319, 319 के बाद आपका 320, 320 के बाद द नेक्स्ट नंबर इज 426, एंड 426 के बाद द नंबर शुड बी 426 के बाद द नंबर इज 746, राइट। सो दिस इज द नंबर। सो सबसे पहला नंबर जो फाइनली जो आपका आउटपुट होगा, जो फाइनल आउटपुट होगा वो ऐसे होगा 15, 15 के बाद 746, 746 के बाद 78, 78 के बाद 426, 426 के बाद 123, तो 123 के बाद 320 और देन 318 एंड 319। दिस वुड बी द फाइनल ऑर्डर। यहां पर आके मशीन रुक जाएगी और मैं एक टाइम पे एक ही चेंज कर पाता हूं। आई कैन ओनली मेक वन चेंज। सो व्हेन दिस इज माय इनपुट, दिस वाज माय इनपुट, आई नो द फर्स्ट वैल्यू हैज टू बी 15। तो अभी मेरा 15 कहां पर है? यहां पर। तो 15 को मैं यहां पर लेके आया हूं। आई विल मेक 15 एज द फर्स्ट वैल्यू, 15 कम्स हियर, बाकी सब ऐसे कैसे आ जाएंगे? 319, 318, 746, 123, 320, 78, 426। अब 15 के बाद अगला नंबर क्या होना चाहिए? 748। तो 748, सॉरी 746 जो भी था, 746। सो दिस इज 746। तो अब स्टेप 1 से स्टेप 2 में जब मैं चेंज करूंगा तो 746 हैज टू कम आफ्टर 15। तो 15 के बाद 746 आ गया, बाकी सारा सेम 319, 318, 123, 320, 78, 426। सो स्टेप 2 तक हमने कर लिया। अब स्टेप 2 से स्टेप 3 में जाना है। सो आफ्टर 746 आई शुड गेट 78। तो 78 कहां पर है? ये अगला चेंज 78 होगा। तो ये तो फिक्स हो गए। इसके बाद अब 78 आएगा। तो ये देखो 78 यहां आ गया और ये बाकी सब सेम 319, 318, 123, 320, 426। अब 78 के बाद क्या आना है? 78 के बाद आना है 426। तो 426 कहां था? यहां पर। अब ये चेंज होगा। तो ये तीन तो फिक्स हो रखे हैं। अब 426 भी फिक्स हो गया, बाकी सब सेम 319, 318, 123, 320। ऑलराइट। अब 426 के बाद 123 आना है। 123 यहां रहा, ये चार तो फिक्स हो चुके हैं। अब 123 यहां पर आया देखो, और 319, 318, 320 सेम हो गया। अब 123 के बाद 320, तो 320 आना है विच इज हियर। तो ये तो इतना फिक्स हो चुका है 123 तक। 320 यहां फिक्स हो गया, और 319 और 318। अब 320 के बाद क्या आना है? 318, तो विच इज दिस वैल्यू। तो वो यहां आ गया 318, 319। तो द लॉजिक इज स्मॉलेस्ट, लार्जेस्ट, सेकंड स्मॉलेस्ट, सेकंड लार्जेस्ट, थर्ड स्मॉलेस्ट, थर्ड लार्जेस्ट, फोर्थ स्मॉलेस्ट एंड फोर्थ लार्जेस्ट। ऑल्टरनेट उसमें जाना है। तो उसको पूरा करने में मुझे कितना टाइम लगा? पूरा करने में मुझे लगे हैं आपके 7 स्टेप्स। तो दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर। इट टुक मी 7 स्टेप्स। ओके। आज का मेरा सेशन लक्ष्य एंड चंदन was small session, was a 35 minutes. So I do 35 minute session, I do 1 hour session, I do 2 hour sessions and I do 10 minute session also. तो अगर चंदन, लक्ष्य आपको कोई पास्ट ईयर का क्वेश्चन करवाना हो जिसपे आपको वीडियो चाहिए तो कमेंट सेक्शन पे डाल दो। मैं छोटे छोटे वीडियो बनाता हूँ 10 सेकंड के, 10 मिनट के सॉरी, और वो आई पोस्ट इट ऑन माय टेलीग्राम चैनल। दिस इज माय ऑफिशियल अनअकैडमी टेलीग्राम चैनल गाइज, राइट। सो अगर इस पे सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा है चंदन, लक्ष्य, I never dream to read in top B school. I want to read in an average B school. Okay. Okay, fair enough, Chandan. I don't say that getting into, so I am Bangalore, but I don't say that only if you get into an IIMs, you will make something good of yourself, right? You can go get into a tier 2, tier 3 college and you can make it well, right? What I would like to understand, Chandan, is why, why not top and why average, right? So let's say if you haven't got good marks in 10th, 12th and college, तब तो it's a practical issue. If you haven't got good marks in 10th, 12th, Chandan, and college, then that's a practical issue because the selection criteria is such that you might not get into a top B school. But if you got good marks in 10th, 12th, and college, then I think you should not settle with this approach. Then you should not settle with this approach because it's a matter of hard work. I don't believe that there are some people who are genuinely smarter than others. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा है तो मुझको थोड़ी ज्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, that's it. So Chandan, unless you've got less marks in 10th, 12th and college, please do not start with this approach. Okay, तुम्हारे कम मार्क्स आए, ठीक है, तो एवरेज पे काम करो, ठीक है, और एवरेज में भी मैं बोल रहा हूं, don't think about college right now, Chandan. So you should think about percentile. So I think the starting point, Chandan, should be that let me target 90 percentile. If I write CAT, let me target 90 percentile. Forget about colleges. 90 percentile, कोई भी स्टूडेंट जो मेहनत करता है ढंग से, जो 6 महीने मेहनत करेगा ढंग से, उसकी 90 percentile आ सकती है इस एग्जाम में. Any student who diligently and sincerely, right, works, studies for 6 months smartly can get 90 percentile easily. और अगर आप 90 percentile ले आते हो तो आपके लिए अच्छे ब्रांड्स ऑफ कॉलेजेस खुल जाते हैं, चंदन. ठीक है, तो चंदन टारगेट ऑन दिस 90 percentile. आई हैव डन स्मॉल वीडियो जो मैं आपको बता रहा था. योर अकैट्स आर गुड, सो दैट्स ग्रेट चंदन. ठीक है, सो चंदन मेरा एक वीडियो है गोल सेटिंग करके. आई हैव डन अ वीडियो ऑन गोल सेटिंग. आई थिंक इफ यू लुक एट दिस, योर अप्रोच विल डेफिनेटली चेंज. सो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू दिस चैनल ऑफ माइन. यहां पे मैं ये गोल सेटिंग वाले का लिंक दे दूंगा, तो आप ये लिंक देख लेना चंदन. ठीक है, सो टुडे, आज मेरी क्लास इतनी ही है चंदन. आई विल सी यू, आई थिंक टुमारो अगेन इज माय क्लास, सो आई सी यू टुमारो. एंड इफ यू सब्सक्राइब, where I have to check raw score, you would have got a mail, Chandan, you would have got a mail on this. ठीक है, लिंक के साथ आप अपना यूजर नेम पासवर्ड डालोगे, यू कैन सी योर रॉ स्कोर. तो सब्सक्राइब टू माय ऑफिशियल अनअकैडमी चैनल गाइस. आज के लिए काफी. सी यू अगेन. ऑल्सो if you are not on Unacademy's platform, you're missing out on some really great content. There are lots of amazing teachers there and good content, so kindly explore the Unacademy's platform. It doesn't cost you anything so far as exploration is concerned. I'm sure you definitely upgrade yourself. When you do that, use my code, which is Anand11. You get discount, I get validation that what I do here is being appreciated by the students. See you Chandan, see you Lakshya tomorrow, and please subscribe to the channel. I will notify you with my classes. Take care. Bye bye.